Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. My name is Kate and I love all things makeup, beauty, skincare, and fun. Today we're going to be talking about the newest makeup releases and whether we're going to buy them or pass and say bye-bye. If you're interested in this type of content, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below. And without any further ado, let's go. Okay, so I have my iPad and it feels like a lot to talk about. I was not able to upload last week, so I think that that's probably why I feel like, oh my gosh, there's so many things. So, first and foremost, ColourPop is releasing several new things, but the first one I want to talk about is that they have collaborated with Twilight and they have a collection coming out for Twilight. So here's the thing. I feel like, I don't know though, because actually when Twilight came out, ColourPop wouldn't have been relevant. So maybe this is the right time. My first initial thought was like, is this a little late? But that being said, I feel like, and this includes me, so I'm not judging you if you're like very into Twilight. I feel like Twilight, like kind of the hype about it like came and went, but I feel like there's still a gaggle of us, which includes me, that still like those movies and like still like to read the books. So, you know, this actually might do okay, I think. I'm excited to see a little bit more. They did do some sneak peeks of what looked like, let's see, where did I put them? Here we go. Does it tell us? Oh, here we go. Okay, yes. 3 new shades of their Hydrating Luxe Lip Oil formula. So there's the Team Edward, which is a deep, rich blue with silver pinpoints inspired by Edward's navy-like style in the movie. And then there's Belle's, a vampy blackened red reflecting Edward's attraction to her scent. Out of context, this sounds absolutely ludicrous, but I digress. And then there's Team Jacob, a sheer black with silver pinpoints representing Jacob's jet black hair. So they did swatches and they all look exceptionally sheer. I'm interested. I don't know about this whole collection. I'm very torn. I'm very, very torn, because the thing of it is that like at this point in my life, do I enjoy Twilight? Yes. Do I look forward to like watching the movies every year? Yes. Am I still like dying on the hill of Team Edward? No. And now I'm actually even more conflicted, but at the time, you know, growing up at the time, I was 18 when the first movie came out, and I was very diehard Team Edward, but I don't know. I digress. So I could be tempted to buy this whole collection. What I would like to do more than that is I'm kind of hoping that they will come out with like a mirror or something that doesn't perish, like something that's like makeup memorabilia that's not going to expire on me. So I think I could be tempted to buy certain things from this collection. Depending on like what all is in the collection, I could be tempted to buy the whole kit and caboodle, but I feel like those lip oils, like, do I think I'll ever wear the Team Edward blue lip oil? Not likely. The Team Jacob one, it has a black, so I feel like if I'm doing a more vampy lip color, that could work. I guess in theory, if I wore a black lip color, Edward could work. So I need to see more. Because the original promo photo, it looks like a super opaque red lip gloss. So I guess I need to see more. I am excited to see this. What I really would like to see personally is like another collab with Hello Kitty. Big fan of Hello Kitty over here, but am I happy about this? Yes. Will I pick it up if I can? That's the other thing. If it sells out, I'm gonna be in some hot water. So well, I guess we'll see. I'm interested, I should say. New from Tower 28, they have a collaboration with Kung Fu Panda 4, good gravy. Apparently it's my first day on earth. So they have a kit where it includes the cream blush and lip gloss for $28. Beach Please shade Dumpling Hour. I'm so confused. Okay, maybe if I Oh, okay, I see. So new Beach Please shade Dumpling Hour. I guess Beach Please must be the name of their cream blush. I'm very confused, but I digress. And then the new lip jelly is in the shade Magic. And then they have a Panda edition of their SOS Rescue Facial Spray for $28. All items are limited edition. All of these look actually very, very cute. So I could be convinced, I'm a little like, that they are only selling the blush with the gloss, because I don't need another lip gloss in my collection by any stretch of the imagination, but I think a red blush could be a lot of fun. So that's where I'm a little bit torn on what to do here. And $28 honestly is not bad. The SOS Rescue Facial Spray, I have never tried it, but the thing is if I'm spraying something on my face, it's usually because I'm trying to like for skincare reasons, it would be like adding moisture to my face. And right now I have one that I'm using. And then the other reason I might be spraying something on my face is if I'm trying to make my makeup last longer or like mattify. And I guess for me, I don't know what the SOS spray is supposed to do. Like maybe it's supposed to make your makeup look less powdery or something, but like I don't really have that problem. So I don't think that the spray is for me, but I could be convinced about the blush and the lip gloss, but we'll see. Next, it looks like Makeup Forever just dropped their long wear skin infusing matte powder artist bronzers. So these are going to retail for $36. Silky smooth formula allows you to easily blend and build color, featuring 8 shades. No. So $36, first of all, pretty expensive for a bronzer, and furthermore for a matte bronzer. Bronzer is like one of those things that like I feel like I have to wear it. Or I should say I enjoy wearing it because I like how it, you know, shapes my face and brings warmth back. But the thing of it is that I feel like why in heaven's name would one need 20 bronzers? You know what I mean? Like if you have one that does the job or two, I don't know. I have several bronzers from different brands. But I just don't, like, my point being, I don't know that I need to go out and spend almost $40 on one matte bronzer when I have several others. Like maybe this is a really lovely formula, and it's like a tried and true formula for some folks, but the thing is like right now I'm not looking for, I don't think I'm on the market for a tried and true formula. I have some that I'm trying. I don't know. Watch me like change my mind about this. I don't know. I just don't know. I'm not excited about it. So right now it's a no. It could be a yes in the future, but we'll see. Fenty Skin has released some new items. So it looks like these just dropped and they're available now on their website and Sephora. So there is a new hydrating and brightening skin mask and then some lip items. Let's see here. Okay, so there's the Kalari Melon Plush Pudding Lip Mask for $23. There's the Cherry Dub Blah 2 Bright 5% AHA Face Mask for $39. And then there is the Luxe Cherry Flavored Lip Balm with Vitamin E for $16. I don't need any kind of like lip mask business or lip balm business. I have plenty in my collection. I am tempted to try the Fenty Pudding Lip Mask because I heard, I think it was Laura Lee and her niece were just like raving about them, and she was like, it is the best thing since sliced bread. It's better than Laneige. And I was like, what? Because I had just heard someone else talk about them and said that they're not very good at all and they can't stand them. So I'm like, what is going on? So I am tempted to try them. That being said, like right now, I really, really, really do not need any. I got the little Laneige like sampler kit, and I already have a full-size Laneige that I'm working on, so absolutely don't need that. A face mask. Here's the thing about me. Unless it's a leave-on face mask, I'm not gonna be doing it. I'm really not. I am a pretty busy gal. And when I'm not busy, I'm usually like chilling, but am I gonna remember or have the energy or wherewithal to want to put on a face mask while I'm doing whatever it is I'm doing to chill. No. I do like the AHAs in there, and $39 isn't like the worst, but it's also not the best. So right now, where I am in life, it's a no for me, but that's okay. So the new foundation from Maybelline is apparently only in Asia right now. So another one, it's like, don't get your hopes too high. So it says, reveal Maybelline Super Stay Lumi Matte Finish Foundation, formulated with niacinamide and in six shades. What? 6 shades. Shade range could be expanded with USA release. Currently, it's an Asia exclusive. Correct me if I'm wrong here, but if I had to go out on a limb, I would venture to guess, and I've never been to Asia, but I'm gonna just guess that there's more than 6 skin tones, depths, undertones in Asia frolicking about. Like, what? But I digress. It just seems like such a weirdo release. The Lumi Matte like has me interested. That being said, though, I do not always have the best of luck with Maybelline makeup in general. They're actually, I don't know if I own a single thing from Maybelline. I don't think I own one single thing from Maybelline. Just because like nothing that I have tried from them has been like thebomb.com, with the exception of when I was in high school. They had that matte mousse, and even then, oh, actually, I have a mascara from them that I haven't tried yet. I got it. It launched last year, and I haven't tried it yet. But Maybelline's just like not my favorite drugstore brand. If I'm gonna do something from the drugstore, it's gonna be e.l.f. It's gonna be CoverGirl. It's gonna be Milani. Maybelline just, I don't know. So we'll see. I'm not getting my hopes too high that this is even coming, because if it was going to come to the Western market, they would need like at the bare minimum 20 shades, and they thought 6 was gonna work for all of Asia. I don't know what's going on there. It just seems a little sus to me. New from Bobbi Brown. These are her new powder blushes. These retail for $36. Buildable, blendable formula, silky soft finish, artist curated shades designed to mimic cheeks' natural flush. This is a pretty easy pass. So I actually saw someone talking about these, and they have allegedly coconut oil in them. And coconut oil is known to be comedogenic. And beyond that, I have combination skin. I'm 34 years old with combination skin and acne prone skin. So anything that is going to clog my pores or allow my skin to like flare up and be super angry, my skin is like gonna chomping at the bit for the opportunity to sabotage me. So I think I'm gonna pass. Beyond that though, like, the top 3 colors actually look quite pretty. The trouble I have is that the formula is not like, or the finish is nothing special. You know what I mean? Like, yes, I love a soft blue undertone, white base, pale pink. I also love a really like bright, punchy orange and a red in the winter. Love it. Love. But I am actually very confident that I can find all of those shades in ColourPop. Or even Too Faced. Even Too Faced is $10 cheaper. So it's gonna be a no. The packaging also very basic. No, for $36, you're gonna have to do more, Bobs. You're gonna have to do more. New from Buxom. This is their Plump Shot Peptides Plumping Cream Blush. $28, 5 shades. The shades are pretty. Feel like they could have done a little more. No. So I use right now I'm using the moisturizer that all the 10-year-olds are fighting over from Drunk Elephant, because it has peptides in it, and those work quite well for my skin. However, I don't know. There's actually several things I don't know. So maybe if you are a gal or a guy that doesn't wear a full face of foundation, or a full face of makeup, and really you're just like using a little bit of a cream blush to like bring a little life to the cheeks, then I could see how like having a peptide in the blush could maybe slightly at all benefit your cheeks. But the reality of my situation is that if I am wearing makeup, more often than not, I'm wearing foundation. In fact, like 98% of the time, if I'm wearing makeup, I'm wearing foundation. And beyond that, I typically, unless it's like even then, if it's the summertime, maybe I'm not wearing foundation and maybe I'm wearing a lighter foundation. But for the other 3 months of the year, I'm wearing something that is medium to full coverage. I like a lot of coverage. That's just how I prefer my face, how I prefer my makeup. So the chance that the peptides are even going to be able to reach my skin, very slim, very, very slim. Beyond that, the shades look pretty, but I have a lot of pretty cream blushes, and in fact, I would venture to argue that the shades in this formula that I would like, I already have. So I guess like if somebody that I like watch frequently on YouTube were to talk about these and say that they're like the best formula they've ever tried, could I be convinced? Yes. But am I excited right now in this moment? No. New from Summer Fridays are their Dream Lip Oils, coming in 4 different shades. It doesn't give us much other than their hydrating with sheer buildable coverage. This is an easy no for me. I have, as it stands right now, plenty of lip oils. I have plenty of lip balms. I have plenty of these things. And I also suspect, because something's been going on, something's in the water, people are obsessing about Summer Fridays lip products. I suspect that even when these do launch, they're going to sell out pretty immediately, and I am not at all interested in being part of the rat race. So this is a pretty easy pass. Also new from ColourPop that I'm interested in, they have their Multi-Chrome BFF Gel Cream Liners. These are going to retail for $9 each, and they have a bundle available. I am definitely interested in these. That being said, I have not yet hopped on any of the holographic liner trends yet. I know Kaleidos makes some, and I see some beautiful like very avant-garde creative looks done with those. So I am interested in trying these. My worry, where I'm a little torn, is if I might just try like 1 or 2, or if I want to get the whole bundle. My concern is that I saw what they did with the liquid shadows that were multi-chrome and it did not work. So I'm a little nervous that these are gonna be not great, but I think this is a safer bet. So I'm going to give it a go. I cannot remember if I've already talked about this one. I feel like, which is like a concern actually, because I feel like I have, but it's entirely possible that I haven't. So if I've already talked about this, I apologize. Regardless, this is from NARS. It just dropped. It is their Afterglow Irresistible palette, 12 pan with shimmers and mattes for $60. Absolutely no. Absolutely no. If you are somebody that really likes the NARS formula, you really like neutrals, you really like warm toned neutrals specifically, because this seems to be a very warm palette, maybe it's a good option for you. I don't own any eyeshadow from NARS, and I have owned their blushes in the past. I have decluttered all of them because they're super hard pressed and I can't get them up. So this is just like, I could not be any less interested in that palette. It's an absolute no. However, I am interested in these. New from Urban Decay. They have their Good Brow Days only 3 new brow products. So first they have the Big Bush Brow that retails for $28, a little expensive. Vegan volumizing tinted eyebrow gel, shapes, tints, and sets brows for 24 hours, waterproof, smudge resistant, and available in 9 shades. Slick Day Brow, price to be announced. It is a clear brow gel for a lifted and laminated look. And then they have their revamped Brow Blade, which was like a fan favorite. I have never tried it, but I have heard some of, again, my favorite content creators talk ad nauseum about it, so I'm not opposed to trying it. That being said, it's $28, which is like, whoa. It's a dual-sided brow pencil for ink, or excuse me, dual-sided brow pencil and ink for precise application. I could be interested in that. I think out of the 3, I'm not going to be interested in the Slick Day Brow. That's not something that interests me in the slightest. I tried something similar to that, and I don't have the brows for it. Like, my brows are not great. And I just don't have the brows for it. But I could be interested in the brow blade and the big bush brow. Good gravy, Marie. What I don't know though about the big bush brow is if it has fibers in it, because typically I tend to prefer them to have fibers in it so that it looks a little bit more alive and well than my brows really are. It doesn't say when these are going to be launched, but I definitely am interested in grabbing a couple of these when they do launch. These just dropped. I feel like I did talk about these, but nonetheless, these just dropped. This is part of the Sephora collection, the Best Skin Ever Multi-Use Hydrating Glow Concealer, 30 shades for $15. The price is pretty nice. The shade range seems like it could include a lot of different people. That being said, I just don't think that this is exactly what I personally am looking for. Hydrating glow concealer. I am 34. I have some like fine lines under my eyes starting to grace me with their presence, and I just feel like this is going to emphasize that. So for me, this doesn't make a ton of sense and it's a pass, but I can see how a group of people would really enjoy this. New from Essence, this is available in Europe. It is their Love, Luck, and Dragons collection for the Lunar New Year. So this includes an eyeshadow palette. It's a 9-shade eyeshadow palette, mix of metallics, mattes, and duochrome finishes. Creamy lipstick. It looks like it's gonna have 2 different ones, Energy Level Dragon-like and Dragon's Dream in red. There's some eye patches, a lip and cheek tint, a lipstick case, which is a little bizarre and different. But anyway, nail jewels and stickers, and liquid eyeliner. So this, like I said, is available now in Europe. I'm not sure if it's coming to the US. I feel like Essence is one that, like, typically, I'm sure I'm going to eat these words up, but typically speaking, I feel like if they launch something in Europe or somewhere else, it will eventually come to the US, but that being said, it hasn't always rang true, so I think it's cute. I don't know, though, like, if there's anything that I absolutely need. What I'm, like, kind of interested in is the eyeshadow palette and the lip and cheek product. My concern with that is that something that's meant for the lips and cheeks, typically I like it one way and not the other. You know what I mean? So it's like, and if it works better for me for the lips, I'm never going to wear that color on my lips. I mean, I shouldn't say never, but it's going to be unlikely that I'm going to wear that color on my lips. So we'll see. Available now for spring 2024 is a slew of things by Estee Lauder. They have their Bronze Goddess Shimmering Gelée for $38. They have a Bronze Goddess Flora Verde palette for eyes and cheeks for $60. And then the Flora Verde Eau de Parfum. It's not yet available, I guess, even though in the beginning it said it was available now, but I digress. For the perfume, it says combining notes of Italian bergamot, coconut water, and bitter orange. It evokes the essence of a tropical sunrise. Not yet available. Okay, so first and foremost, that palette I think is probably one of the uglier things I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely not. The Shimmering Gelée for $38. No. No. And then the Parfum, it doesn't have like a price or anything. The notes sound nice, like it could be a really nice summer perfume. What's a little confusing is that it says available now, but it doesn't say like if it's available on Sephora or on Estee Lauder's website. Also, why is their spring collection coming out in January? Lots of questions. Nothing in this launch is immediately captivating my attention, so it's gonna be a pass. These are also available now in Europe. I don't know what is going on. Like, why is everything available everywhere but the United States? But nonetheless, we'll talk about it. This is the new Fetiche Le Fluide by Louis Vuitton Beauty. So it says it reveals a subtle enhancer for airy comfort buildable coverage, no transfer, and long-lasting radiant finish for 24 hours. A vegan hydrating formula for a smooth, radiant, plump skin. Reduce the appearance of pores in 30 shades with cool, neutral, and warm undertones. There's a couple things I do like, and there's a couple things I don't like. First of all, it looks like the shade range is like pretty diverse in the sense that it goes very, very light and quite deep. I like the idea that it's a long wearing foundation. I like the idea that it reduces the look of pores. What I don't love is radiant finish, because define radiant. Define radiant. Is it dewy? Is it glowy? Because I went through a phase where I did like that. I did like that look. I'm no longer in that phase. I can do something that looks like natural skin. I can do something that's like a little bit more matte. I cannot do, I looked like I dumped my head in a can of olive oil. I can't do that look. Like, some girls look beautiful and hydrated and healthy. I look unwell. It's not cute. It's not cute. I look like, you know the movie Dennis the Menace? The bad guy in that movie, that is what I look like. Grease bucket. So I'm a little nervous because it's by Louboutin, it's going to be super expensive. So I just don't know if it's going to be for me. I'm suspecting that I'll try it nonetheless. But that being said, it'll also like largely depend on where it's available, because like Prada Beauty, like when they first launched, they were only available on their website and like everything sold out. And so we'll see. I'm interested, but it also could be one of those that I want to see reviews from first, you know? New from Rare Beauty, they have their Nice and Neutral Lip Gloss and Lip Liner Duo. Let's see here. A neutral lip combo, perfect for every day, with glossy lip balm and a lip liner in a new set exclusive shade for $25. Kind Words matte lip liner in Patient, which is a soft rose brown, and Stay Vulnerable glossy lip balm in Nearly Neutral. No. So, first of all, I don't actually. Does it say? No, it doesn't say on this post how big the lip liner is. I have one of Rare Beauty's lip liners and one of her lipsticks. I don't have any of her glosses, but the lip liner almost looks like it's shorter than, like, maybe it's a mini size. And I'm just like, I don't really need this right now. I enjoy Rare Beauty's lip liner formula for sure. I've never tried the gloss formula. I'm sure it's nice. But I don't know. I guess the other thing I'm a little confused on with this one is like, why is it only in one shade? You know, why? I don't know. Right now, it's not calling to me, but that doesn't mean that it won't call to me in the future. This is new by Fenty Beauty. This is their Wear Even Hydrating Longwear Concealer. Easy to apply, moisturizing, reduces bags and darkness, medium coverage in 50 shades. And it is going to be available January 12th on their website and their retailer's website. I could be convinced. To give this a go. I never admittedly tried their original formula. I saw a lot of reviews saying that it was like kind of dry. This one, the difference between this one and the Sephora one is that it says hydrating, but it also says long wear. But I could be down with medium coverage. I kind of mentioned that I do like more full coverage products, but certainly I can be okay with medium coverage, kind of depending on like what's going on. So I could be convinced. It doesn't say the price. If I had to guess, it's probably going to be in like the $20 to $30 price range. So I could be convinced. Available now in Asia. Here we go again. There's new shades of the Parure Gold. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, Gold 24 Karat Radiance Primer from Guerlain. The gold one, I'm fairly confident is not new, but I think that the silver and the rose gold are new. Okay, so the white gold is for cool skin tones. The pink gold is for warm skin tones. Okay, these are a cool and casual $85. $85 for a primer. And it sounds like a whole gimmick. Lightweight gel primer infused with pure 24 karat gold flakes infuses the skin with hydration and radiance while allowing for a longer lasting makeup. I remember hearing people rave about this one and the one from YSL, both of which had gold flakes. you're probably not going to catch me buying any of these. If I were going to buy one, I would buy the white gold, because I have a cooler skin tone, but $85 for something that no one is going to see seems stupid. It seems like a stupid choice for me to make. I'm not above stupid choices. I make a lot of them every week, every day. But right now, it's not a stupid choice that I'm like chomping at the bit to make. New from Hourglass. They have their Shape and Sculpt lip liners. Ultra creamy, transfer resistant lip liner that defines, shapes, and sculpts lips for soft matte color, full coverage. It doesn't smudge, feather, or fade. Infused with nourishing oil. $29 each. 7 different shades right now. No. So I'm not opposed to them in general, but the initial 7 shades that they came out with are nothing that I don't already have, is the trouble. So I'm not opposed to it because I think that eventually here I am going to be on the prowl for some new lip liner shades, but I just don't know like that any of these shades are something that I need right now. So for now, it's a pass. New from Real Techniques is their Pastel Pop collection. So they have their Pastel Pop Frosted Lids Eye Makeup Brush Set for $19.99. That comes with 6 eye brushes and a mini eyelash curler. The Pastel Pop Plumped Up Base Makeup Brush Set for $18.99, which comes with 3 face brushes and a makeup spatula. The Sweet Stash Cosmetic Bag for $14.99. The Pastel Pop Miracle 2-in-1 Dual-Sided Powder Puff for $6.59. And then the Miracle Complexion Sponge Duo for $10.99. I think if I came across these, I could be convinced to like maybe pick some of them up. I actually really do like Real Techniques. I have like a plethora of their brushes that I use pretty religiously to do my makeup. I use their makeup sponges. I find that those work well. But the thing is that Real Techniques typically will go on sale quite a bit. And furthermore, you can find them at TJ Maxx a lot. So I'm usually pretty hesitant to purchase anything Real Techniques full price. The makeup bag is an absolute no, but I am moderately interested in the makeup sponges, the powder puff, and the eye brushes. Either of those sets I could be interested in. Mine's the makeup spatula. I'm never going to use that, so maybe the first one. But right now, it's a no. When it's on sale, potentially. These are new and in Asia. I'm like, literally, what is going on? So the way that I like capture the stuff for this video is I go through and I screenshot everything that I find that's new, but I don't like read about it. So like you're getting my reaction in live time. And I don't think I realized that every other thing is available in Asia or Europe or literally anywhere but the United States. But I digress. So available now in Asia. These are the Le Absolute Rouge Intimate Liquid Soft Matte Lip Creams by Lancome. Up to 12 hours of plush comfort, ultra creamy formula that melts onto the lips, offering a weightless veil of color and plush comfort. 6 different shades. No. No. Nope. So first of all, the 6 different shades all look like sisters, like fraternal twin sisters. Why? No. That was just like, that was a weird choice, first of all. And beyond that, what it sounds like to me are the Kaleidos lip clays. And I have some of those. I have some other velvet lipsticks in my collection that don't get enough love as it is. So for me, it's a pretty easy pass. I don't see a price. But for me, right now, it's a pass. I could be convinced if they come out with a color story that's not just this. Mid-tone warms, you know, it's a no for me. New from Pat McGrath. It is their Lunar New Year 2024, celebrating the Year of the Dragon. Luxe Eyeshadow Palette, Bronze Borealis Lunar New Year Edition. A gold package with bronze eyeshadows in velvet matte, shimmer, and foiled metallics. $62 for 4 eyeshadows. No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It doesn't even have her special shades, mind you. It doesn't even have the like astral shades. Matte, shimmer, and foiled metallics. No. I don't know what they were thinking with that. Also, I heard that Pat McGrath no longer owns her brand, or like maybe that has been true and I just like missed the memo. If that were true, that would make sense why they're doing weirdo stuff like this, because a madman is at the helm. Because like who asked for this? Like $62 for 4 shades, none of which are her Astro Blitz shades, which I don't want to discredit that she has other formulas that are really nice. The Astro Blitz are what make the palette special. What? Yeah, no. Immediately no. Speaking of immediately no, Chantecaille, they have their new Sea Turtle collection. They have 2 trios available, which I'm sure you know, but on the off chance you don't, trio means 3. Eyeshadows for $78. For $78. 3 eyeshadows. That is more than double. I would have to work like 3 hours. 3 hours at work for this palette. That is insane. Insane. Absolutely no. And then it looks like there are some lipsticks that I apparently didn't capture the price. If I recall, they're around like $50 per lipstick. No. Here's the thing. I would like to try Chantecaille at some point. Like every summer, I think it is. Yeah, summer. They come out with like some kind of fancy Nancy blush and or bronzer that always look really beautiful. So I wouldn't be opposed to like trying one of those if they come out with a shade in the future that looks like it would work for me. But these lipsticks and these eyeshadows, I'm like almost confident. I have all of these colors already in my collection, and I'm very confident that I didn't pay $78 for 3 of them. Crazy. We briefly mentioned Prada Beauty earlier, but touching on one more time, apparently Prada is coming to Sephora. Looks like it's going to, this part is a little confusing. It's going to include their refillable lipsticks, their refillable eyeshadow palettes, their foundations, and their moisturizing lip balm will be available January 15th online. I think it's pretty cool. Because the thing is that for me, if something is not super accessible, I'm not gonna like go out of my way to hunt it down. I'm just not. And if it's unless it's like an indie brand that I know and love, certainly, but like Prada is not an indie brand. They're like a giant conglomerate. Like I'm not gonna go hunting to try to support them or try to like find something that I like. So I'm excited that they're coming to Sephora, and I would be willing to try several things from their line. New from Nomad Cosmetics. We talked about this last time. This I'm confident of, but they did release some more details. It looks like it's some duochrome shadows. This is launching January 16th, and it looks very space themed. And I think right now up on their Instagram they have like the guessing open, so it's looking very space, very astrological. I'm very intrigued. New from Guerlain. So this is their Terracotta Natural Perfection Concealer. Comes in 16 shades. That's not great. Provides a natural finish. It looks like gravy. Looks like this is also available in Europe because right now it's retailing for £37. No, I don't think so. So natural finish, formulated with argan oil. No. No. I just don't think, especially for concealer, I don't think that at any point what I'm looking for is super sheer, hydrating, dewy coverage. I just don't think that that's ever gonna be like in the cards for me in terms of like what I'm looking for. So that one is an easy pass. Okay, I feel like this video has been so long, so I apologize. I also apologize that the lighting has gotten a little cattywampus. The sun has completely set because I've been here for an hour. But those are all the new makeup releases. I appreciate you so much if you by chance stuck around until the end. Let me know if you are looking forward to any of these launches. Let me know if there's anything in particular that you are hoping brands jump on the bandwagon with this year. thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. I would love it so much if you would subscribe to my channel down below. As always, please stay happy, stay healthy, and stay blessed, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.